What's up? What's up, everyone? Watch Me TV, episode 8, AEW. If you don't know what that means, it's All Elite Wrestling. This is the new big wrestling company owned by another billionaire. Let's talk about that. I on Facebook, on the group, uh, I got part of their Facebook page, all that stuff. Because I love wrestling. Doesn't matter what company it is. I just love wrestling. And if you give me what I like, I'm gonna watch it. I watch a lot of company in my life, like my episode 7 WWE, my number one. My second one, you'd be surprised, was ECW. I love Extreme. I love Extreme stuff. It's crazy. My third one had to be WCW. All right, because they gave me that violent, that stuff I love to watch and keep me watching. AEW, I watched the first pay-per-view. I watch every pay-per-view right now they produce. And Cody Rhodes, you got Jericho, Cody Rhodes' brother, Goldust. No, it's not Goldust, Justin Rhodes, I think. You got Omega. You got a lot of great talent joining AEW. Moxley, that used to be Dean Ambrose. Love Dean Ambrose. When he left WWE, I think I understand why it was, because they was just jobbing him. And he was, why Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins could be on top. Well, I'm just going to be on bottom that ladder when I'm more entertaining these guys. Because he was more entertaining, these both guys combined together. Seth Rollins is a great wrestler. But when it came for entertaining, Dean Ambrose buried both of these guys together. And that's what happened. He got tired, and you got smart, saying, "No, you're not gonna ruin my career by make me job." And he's got a great character in AEW, and he's doing Japan, because AEW, you can go to Japan and all other not WWE, but you can go to the small, go around and wrestle and get some belt and bring back to AEW. They're great. I mean, people say this is the next WCW. That's a big statement. I know they will see it, these guys, AEW, and I don't want to insult you guys. You got a lot of work in front of you before we can say you're the next WCW. Uh, do I think AEW could be a rivalry to NXT because on the same day? Hell yeah. I think AEW could be a problem to NXT. I watch NXT. People like it. It's not bad. It's good product. Their pay per view is better than their weekly show, because they have these special matches. Like, say, I think it should be all pay per views. Everybody should have special matches. They're not bad. Like, I mean, wrestling is wrestling, but you need to sell this your character and the entertainment. And what's going on? Why I say AEW would be better than NXT is because NXT, they're newcomers. They're from small business. They come up and they try to make a name themselves. The money they can be in WWE. It's like hockey. You're in the small business, the small one, and you want to be NHL. AHL or whatever it is, CHL. You're not on the level of the top dogs. AEW, they're top dogs there already. They're not small guys. They already make their name known, like the Rhodes and Jericho. We all know Jericho, Omega, all over the place. They're not small guys known, and they're still growing. They're still getting big names there, like Moxley, and even some rumors that CM Punk is training to get to AEW. I think AEW, we'll see. I can't wait to see their weekly show. It's starting, I think, in October. They already have a contract with a TV and all that stuff. That's what they needed. That's where we're going to see if AEW is going to keep up with all the hype behind them. Okay, I just wish it doesn't turn out like TNA. I used to watch TNA, and TNA is garbage now. It's just, I think this business is gonna close door real soon. I think they should. They should sell. I don't think they barely sell 1,000 seats in their shows. It's like about 500 people now. Everybody's leaving TNA to go somewhere else because there's no money there no more. But they used to have a great lineup there. Great wrestlers went there. Hogan, Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, all these big names was there. They left because the management just was garbage. Because you understand, a wrestling business, if it want to work, you need to have a great management. A guy's got a head on his shoulder and know where they want to direct this company. If the company doesn't know where it is going, then you're going to get lost. And you're going to lose viewers and your wrestlers because now you don't make as much money. In fact, their paycheck go down or their benefit go down, and they don't want that. They have family, they got home, and they want their character to be sold there. There's a lot of wrestlers out there. They don't want to join a company to be a jobber or a loser all the time. They want to be part of great story. They want their character to be known. That's why you become a wrestler. I don't think I know one wrestler say, "Oh, I want to become a wrestler to be a jobber, a loser all the time." No, I don't think it's one of them. I know some of them they deal with it, but because they can't sell their character properly, or the company doesn't want to give them the character they want. They give them a cheese ass character, and they have to roll with it. But I think AEW, like to go and say, oh, they're gonna compete with WWE, they're not at that level yet. I watch it; it's great. The violence is there, everything is there. I don't say in the future because they continue. The guy who owned the company got billions of dollars. He can get these big names, but can he get the management properly? Because there's some little stuff they need to work on, like the commentary table. I'm so happy they got JR. But you need to put somebody great with JR, like the King Lawler was with JR, or a guy like Cole, a guy like GBL. These guys was great with JR. But the two guys with JR at AEW, sorry, I don't think they're doing a great job. Like, I mean, they're not. No, you need to get somebody else big. Sit down with JR. Two guys who know each other really well, and they're gonna get at it because when you get in a commentary table, it's important because they sell the fight too. The crowd love to hear them go. When you see JR, when it was the good guy and the King was the bad guy at the table, and they go at it, they insult a little bit each other. It's important because at the commentary table, you need to have a bad guy and a good guy. It's like in a ring. You need a bad guy and a good guy to face each other. That makes things interesting. I think it's just little small detail that AEW need to work on. That's it. I saw too that I even sent them a message. I think they read it. I don't want to be mean, but out of shape, like really, really out of shape women. I don't want to put them down, but it's not good because a man out of shape who can wrestle, that's okay. But when you sell violence and sex, I don't say sex like sex, but you want to sell like beautiful women come in and guys are like, whoa, look at her, man. She can wrestle, but she's cute, blah, blah, blah. But when you bring a 400-pound woman who's ugly, it's like out of shape because she's kind of difficult to get up from the ground. I saw some in the first pay-per-view that I wish they don't come back. You need to make sure, like WWE, you look at their women. They're decent. They can wrestle, the baddest, but they take care of themselves. They're decent. You don't see really a nasty, nasty woman there because it's not going to be really great for selling your stuff. AEW for me, I'm interesting to see what's going to happen in the future, and the more these pay-per-view goes and the entertainment, like the stories that they're producing, will be important to really compete and make people love the wrestling. How they show, how they talk, how they do their stuff. Right now, they're great, but they continue with these stories and really involve it? That's what gonna be the point of see the management know what they're doing. I know right now Cody is part of it and Jericho. That's great. And plus bring Goldust or Dustin Road that he lived the Attitude Era. He lived it. He was part of the Attitude Era. That's what's so great. This guy got a good mind when it comes for story because he was part of big story in the Attitude Era. But I think it's a big go for AEW. I think more than Jericho. Jericho is a great entertainment. The guy can do about anything. But when he joined WWE, it was at the end of the Attitude Era. You need a guy who lived that era. That era of fighting against WCW and all the storyline there, all the ideas he can pick up from your experience. I think that Dustin Rhodes could be a big factor in AEW and in the creative story of they get him involved in the storyline. Let him let him run the story. Let him get that mind because his father was great. Cody Rhodes, yeah, he's a great entertainer. He's got great wrestling. WWE didn't want to do anything with him. I don't know why, but he's doing really better, way better in AEW. And WWE need to watch because a lot of wrestlers are getting tired to be there and they want to be in AEW. If they left down there to go to AEW like WCW did, WCW did rip a lot of wrestlers off WWE when they were in a war. The whole Gunn, Nash, Scott Hall, they had all of them. Why do you think the WCW was so successful? They had all these big names. They put the money in and just ran right through WWE for weeks, months. It took everything WWE to get out of that hole. They were getting deep buried by WWE. If AEW start doing that, because now is a billionaire backing them up, and is no PG them. They'll swear, they'll bleed, they'll do everything. That's what's so great too about AEW. WWE is in trouble because of that. They say they're not worried about it right now. Now, right now, like WCW started, you would not worry about it. But when they could do anything they wanted, and the story went off the charts, all the matches, the triple cage, and all that stuff, that kind of hits you big time. And AEW, they got a contract with a TV that is not PG. A channel is not PG. I check. I don't know if it's Spike or something like that, but they'll be able to do what they want. They'll break every rules possible. If they start making wars and great, the pay-per-view is awesome. The talent is there. The management need to just make sure that it work on every characters they got, because that's why wrestlers leave to go to this company, because they get promised that we're gonna work on your character. We're not gonna leave you down the ladder. We'll try to keep everybody up the ladder, and keeping everybody up there and nobody down there. That's gonna be a hard challenge to make sure everybody's happy, that everybody's got a chance to be champion. Not wait 15 years because it's always the same people on top of the ladder. I know it's wrestlers. who's been doing this for a long time, they never saw the color of a belt. And for me, I think if you've been doing it for 10, 15 years, you should be a champion somehow. Maybe not heavyweight champion, maybe you're not that level, but tag team or what it is. You should be part at least having a belt around your waist one time in your life of wrestler. I think every wrestler should be allowed to be part of that because when you go and you sacrifice yourself on the road, away from your family, entertaining, risking your body and everything. Because of that, most of these wrestlers, it's not just for money. They want that gold one time around their waist. Doesn't matter if it's Intercontinental or US or whatever you call it. Just to know that, tell their kids, look, that was a champion one day. I was not the heavyweight son or daughter. I was not the top one, but look, I was a tag team champion or I was whatever the company, the name of their belt are. And they go for women too. I think this is one thing that every company should think about. That you should allow a wrestler who sacrifice themselves for years on end to have this in their life. And that's the problem with some like WWE. They have a problem with that because they try to keep always the one. Okay, this guy look good. This one just look good enough for get it. He's gonna be a jobber. That's it. They just because he doesn't look good enough doesn't mean that he's not a great wrestler, a great entertainer who could sell tickets. And sometimes you get a guy who look good, who got the physique of a champion. He look like a champion, but his characters suck. He can talk on the mic or entertain. It's always the same thing in the ring. That's why I'm saying always work. If you want your business and everybody to respect, everybody work for you, respect you as an owner or a writer and everything that, listen to what, sometimes it's great, that the wrestler come, hey, can I talk to you about my character? And you sit down and listen to him. I think it would be great because sometimes writers and everything, they can just produce so much with their head. But if a wrestler go, hey man, I would like to add this in my character. I think it'll be selling more T-shirt. It will sell more. It will get me more up the ladder. And if it's a great ideas, work with him. It's not hard to work with all your wrestlers and make everybody happy. If you say, okay, I don't think, I don't know why. Okay, it kind of freeze. Okay, I don't think that if you tell a wrestler, okay, you're not the level of heavyweight, but I love what you got ideas of your character. We'll run some of the stuff and we'll see how the crowd react and the cell react. If the cell go up, the crowd go up, like your character, or you're a bad guy, then you want the crowd to hate you. I think it's the best way to really make people shine, their characters shine, all the hard work they make. And I think AEW that's what they've been doing right now, and mostly every character right now. For now, they're not been open for that long, but I found that the AEW is working a lot more better with their wrestlers. That's why everybody want to be there than what WWE is doing. And I think in the future, I'll say maybe a couple years from now, not a couple months. We talk about a couple years. Let's say we'll see when the weekly show come out. Like I said, that's where we're gonna really see the stories of everybody and who's gonna be step if they do leave wrestler down the ladder and they don't really work on their character and they work like WWE is doing with their superstar. But I think AEW, because Cody Rhodes lived this with WWE, he's got a big name behind him, the Rhodes, and they make him look like a jobber in WWE. I think he feel you know what it is to work hard on your character and get thrown down the garbage, and that's why he was so angry and became what he's became today. It was like Stone Cold when he was WCW and Bischoff didn't want him to get up the ladder and ruin his career, and he had really good potential. We see that today. He went to ECW. That's not really where Stone Cold should be, and he's still entertained there. And when he got called WWE and became the Stone Cold, and it's because the rage and all the what happened to his life, and that's a lot of superstar. This it's not just Stone Cold. It's a lot of superstar live this, and Cody Rhodes was one. And I think AEW would taking a guy like Cody Rhodes and do this will make people watch it more. And now adding all these big names like JR as a commentary, and maybe bring some popular ref and some managers, some popular managers involved with the company, and bring some wrestlers with WWE big name, and they just left because they didn't like the place, like CM Punk and guys like that. Could even probably see a guy like Kurt Angle. You never know. You never know what could happen. But eventually, we know that a lot of big names going to handle their whole school. And that's what's going to be the uprising of AEW. It's good to bring small name, but you want to bring big name that people know them, grow up watching. That's mean your company could, rating go up because, oh, look, man, when the road went to toe against each other, it was a bloodbath. It was awesome. Probably the best match they ever had. These two in their entire career, even Dustin Road. Like AEW, if you see my video, it's just give you little pointers there and there, and make sure that the writing and the storyline and your weekly show and your pay-per-view, work hard on your pay-per-view matches. Don't put just single matches on your pay-per-view. Sell different matches, steel cage, strap match, whatever it is, man, hardcore match. Make people want to watch it. TLC, call it another name because WWE already have these names, but you can make matches like that. I think this is going to be a good advice for you, because when you sell a pay-per-view like that, people want to see your weekly show. See, okay, what's the next rivalry of the pay-per-view and which match they're going to get. People want to see a pay-per-view of bloodbath and violence and entertainment. That's how you're going to sell tickets. That's how you're going to get viewers. And that's how people are going to love your company. You let me know in the comment, people, what you think about, if you know who AEW is, All Elite Wrestling. If you don't know, go check them out. They're worth it to watch. They're worth it to encourage and be behind who too. Like I said, I'm a WWE fan for life, but I love any kind of wrestling, any kind of company who's gonna come up and give you some great content. I will watch. That's it. That's what it is to be a wrestling fan. And it will make better war for other big company, especially in a couple of years from now. If AEW, I think, do well like WWE did, I think WWE will have to step a big notch like they did, and bring us maybe an Attitude Era Part 2. That and AEW, if Vince do this, then AEW is gonna have to step up a step, because the creation on both show will be interesting to watch, and who's involved in the stories. But good luck for everybody, and good luck for AEW. And I wish you the best. And I can't wait to see your weekly show and the next pay-per-view. All right. Like, I'm done with this topic. Don't forget, people, subscribe, like, share, bring your friend, and comment. I don't stop saying any video. I'm not going to stop saying. I love comment. Haters or not. Just be respectable in the comment, and I will reply. Which topic you like me to talk next time? and what you want me to improve when I talk about the topic. I'm done with this. Let's see when the next topic is, my next episode. But yeah, I'm done with this one. Love you all. Keep going. Keep watching. Keep supporting. And it's important to subscribe. All right, guys, I work hard. I'm going to continue to give you these episodes, but you need to be a subscriber. Come subscribe 316. Oh, hell yeah. I'm out.